Hey, what's up everybody? Today I want to share with you all how to make laundry detergent. I've had a few requests in the past, and today I am going to show you how to get it done. Stay tuned. Everybody, welcome to Step by Step Farming. I'm Yvonne, and my goal is to use this channel to try to promote self-awareness and self-sustainability for everyone to try to have more control over their life. So considering the gauge of everything right now with the state of height of inflation and things are costing more, laundry detergent is very expensive. So why not just learn how to make it yourself? And that's what I would like to do on this video, is to share with you all how to make laundry detergent. Now there's a couple of different variations, and a lot of people do it differently. Some do liquid and some do powders. Today I want to show you all how to do a liquid. It only takes 3 ingredients, and maybe next time I'll try to go ahead and do a video on how to do a powder. Now, the laundry detergent that I'm going to be making, like I said, has 3 ingredients, and I can fill a 5-gallon bucket full of laundry detergent that will last me a long time. That's a money saver. That's a money saver. So, today I want to share with you all a few things and what the ingredients are you're going to need. Okay, guys. Here's the 3 ingredients as promised. I just went ahead and included my essential oil. Now, if you all like to have fragrance or essential oils in your laundry detergent, that's just an add-on. That's totally a personal preference. You don't have to. I know some people are very sensitive with their skin, and so it's totally not necessary. But the 3 ingredients that you will need is going to be the soap. And the soap is called Fels Naphtha. That's right there in the center. Now, Fels Naphtha is actually a laundry bar, but it's also a stain remover. So that's really good to have when you know, you're going to be getting the stains out of your clothes. You're going to want to use washing soda. Now, washing soda is not the same as baking soda that you're going to find in your spices section. The washing soda and the Fels Naphtha and also the borax here, the 3 ingredients, you can normally find those in your laundry aisle. However, there are some of these that may be a little hard to find. I know borax is normally one that you can find pretty much mostly everywhere. Washing soda and Fels Naphtha is a little bit more difficult. Now, if you can't find Fels Naphtha, you can substitute that with like an ivory soap or something like that. But I personally like to use a Fels Naphtha. Number 1, you only need to use 1/3 of the bar. You don't have to do the whole thing. And also, I do know that it is a stain remover. So those are the only 3 ingredients that you're going to need in order to have your laundry detergent. Now, let me go ahead and say that when this is finished, and I will explain a little bit later, the soap is not going, it's going to be a very low sudsing soap. So, you know, a lot of times we think that the suds is what makes it clean, but that's not necessarily the case. It's the ingredients that's in the cleaner that's going to make it clean. So this is not going to be a high sud soap. However, it will clean your clothes just as well, if not better, than what you're going to get from the store. So, and also, let me just say too, sometimes a lot of the chemicals and things they have in these laundry detergents have a very negative reaction to our skin, and some of them can be very harmful for us anyway. So this is a very natural way to be able to make your own laundry detergent. But not only that, it's very cheap to make, and you can make a mass amount of it, being a huge money saver. So starting off, let's start with our soap. I will put the ingredients and how to do this in the bottom, but you're going to need 1/3 of a bar of the Fels Naphtha. Now, if you use ivory soap, you're going to need to use a whole bar, but with the Fels Naphtha, you don't need to use as much. And you're going to have to grate the bar. And I just use just a regular cheese grater to do that. Is to add a half a cup of the washing soda and a half a cup in the borax. And I've already shredded my soap, the Fels naphtha, and you want to put your soap in a separate container because you're going to want to melt your soap first before you add your washing soda and your borax. So I'm just going to add a half a cup. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact, but it's close enough. And I'm going to do my borax. That's close enough too. These two you can add together, that's fine. Next, you want to add 6 cups of water to a large pot. And you want to let it boil. Once it gets really hot and it boils, you're going to add your Fels naphtha or whatever soap that you're using. If you have homemade soap you do at home, you can use that as well. Once your water is boiling, you want to add your Fels naphtha soap to that and begin to stir so that it dissolves. Okay, my water's pretty hot now. I'm going to add my soap and stir it up real good. It only takes a moment for it to dissolve, but you want to make sure definitely all the chunks are out before you add the washing soda and also the borax. Now that the soap has dissolved completely, the next step we're going to do is add the borax and the washing soda in here, and you want to do the same thing. Stir until everything is completely dissolved. Okay, everything is now dissolved, and you can see that there is a little bit of suds in here. And the next thing that you'll want to do is turn the heat off and remove the pot from the heat. And you want to get yourself a bucket. I happen to have is actually a laundry bucket. It's empty, and I really like this bucket because it comes with a spout on the end, so it's really easy to pour. You want to pour 4 cups of hot water into the bucket, not the pot. Pour it into the your empty bucket. And we're going to add the soap mixture into the bucket that already has the 4 cups of water. And we're going to stir that up really good. Okay, we've added our soap mixture, and the next thing you're going to want to add, everything is nice and smooth, you want to add a gallon plus an additional 6 cups of hot water. And then stir that in. Okay, I just popped the top off of it, and I'm going to stir it up a little bit. And it's exactly the consistency that we talked about. It has kind of an egg noodle texture. And once again, guys, don't forget, like I mentioned, this is a low suds washing detergent. So this is what it's going to look like, just like that. And this will last you for a long time. Okay guys, that is pretty much it for how to make your own laundry detergent at home. The very last thing is let it sit for 24 hours before you begin to use it. The consistency is going to be more of like an egg noodle consistency. It shouldn't be like a really hard gel. Just take your stick and stir it around, you know, right before you use it. And also a little tip with what I would do, or what I'm going to be doing, is I have leftover containers for my line, you know, from what I used before in the past. So I would just pour some of what I have into my 5-gallon bucket and pour it in here. And then that way I'm not constantly opening up the 5-gallon bucket every time I need to do laundry. But the mixture I gave you should make you probably up to about 2 to 2.5 gallons. If you have a 5-gallon bucket, then just take the recipe that I gave you and just double it, and it should last your family for at least a month or two, if not longer. You want to use a 1/2 cup of the laundry detergent and pour it in there. And once again, it is a low sudsing solution, so you're not going to find a lot of suds. Don't think that your clothes though are not getting clean. Trust me, they will be clean and they will smell fresh. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys found value in this. If there's anything or any questions you have, and also if you try it, please put in the comments below how it worked for you all. Once again guys, we'll see you soon. Bye.